This is what you can get in your indoor grow space too. Welcome back, y'all. We're at Kim's Cozy Corner, and I am Kim, and we are ready to harvest a ton of lettuce in our indoor grow space. Our first stop is our Letpot hydroponic system, and I'm way overdue. I'm hoping you can see with this bright light all of this luscious lettuce that I'm about to harvest. Now we are going to chop this down pretty good. Now, this lettuce has gotten so tall that it is actually shading out other plants in this space. So we are going to take quite a bit off. Now, I could break these off with my hand, but we are going to cut it out. And this is a leaf lettuce. It's a cut and come again lettuce. At least it is in my typical planters and containers. So I'm hoping I'll get the same effect in this hydroponic system. Now I am new to hydroponics, and so I am still trying to understand all the ins and outs and how it works and all that kind of good stuff. So we will just see how it's doing. So I got that one all cleaned out. And now we will take care of this one right here in the middle. It's called Slow Bolt. And it's not bolting, but it's not slow to grow. And it's a leaf lettuce as well. Y'all, this smells so good. It smells like I'm outdoors in my early springtime and I'm harvesting lettuce. But we're indoors, y'all. So now you can see I actually have a tomato plant here that's happy, it's healthy, and now it can get light. Now I had a couple containers that, or cells I guess I should say, that did nothing. But that's okay because the lettuce grew so fast, I didn't have room for anything else to grow on that side anyway. Let's move over here. I think I only have one more plant to harvest in this space. Let's move over to the other side. Now we're on the other side, and look, y'all, I got a pepper plant right here that's happy, but it was being covered by, guess what, y'all? More lettuce. Let's get this lettuce out of here. And this is supposed to be La Rosa, and it's supposed to have a red hue to it, but there's no red in it. It's only green. And it might have something to do with the type lighting that I have here. There's no sunlight whatsoever in this space, so that might have something to do with it. The other thing is I normally don't let it get this big, so I don't know if that's got something to do with it. Nonetheless, it's lettuce, y'all. And guess what else about this lettuce? It's organic. There's nothing on this lettuce. It hasn't been sprayed with anything. And guess what, y'all? It tastes like lettuce. All right, so we got this cleaned up. You can now see, look, there's another tomato plant right there, a little baby one. It now has room to breathe. This one, can't even see it, but there's another little plant there that's been struggling because it's been covered up by the other lettuce. So hopefully it now has room to breathe and to get the lighting that's right here. Now let's move over to the main indoor space where all of the luscious varieties of lettuce are growing. That pepper looks amazing. Okay, let's get the light back down. And I'm actually turning this on to flowering plants because I need the pepper and the tomatoes to flower. So we're putting it on flowering plants now. Now, this is the bowl I was using, and it's already pretty full, and I got a ton of lettuce growing over there. So we are going to switch out and get another container, and we are going to keep harvesting. Now, I don't know how well y'all can tell, but we're in tight quarters here. But I want you up close and personal with what I'm about to do with this lettuce that's growing right behind me. Now, I am going to be away from my indoor grow space for about a week. And with me being away from it for about a week, I need to make sure that it's watered in very well. And I need to harvest all this lettuce so it has room to continue to grow. And honestly, by the time I get back, y'all, I'm going to need to harvest some more lettuce. Let's get this lettuce harvested. Now, this is ruby red. It's been harvested twice before, so this will be the third harvest of ruby red, and it's the perfect size. You don't have to break it up, you don't have to cut it, you just wash it and eat it. It's the perfect size. And I think that's the only ruby red plant I have. Now let's just keep going around this way. Now this is not even supposed to be in here. Let's start there. This is Gustav. And something else was trying to grow up under it. But this is Gustav. Gustav is a heading lettuce, and I've honestly left it in here way too long. But it's a baby head of lettuce, and it's like a serving of one. Now, I do have some drying on the edge here, but we can just pull that off, and this will be perfectly mixed in with some of the other lettuce we have available. And these dried up leaves that I have, I just stick those back in there in the ground so that they can continue to give back to the soil. Now I'm going to keep heading around here. Y'all, the lettuce so long, I'm having a hard time turning this thing. All right, this is more Gustav. And again, I've left this in here way too long. So there's some drying leaves around the base of it. But for the most part, y'all, look at this. Gustav. I think Gustav is a German type of lettuce, but very, very good lettuce. Here's another one that the roots of it completely died back. Now this one isn't okay. It's completely starting to rot because it's been in so long. So we're going to toss this one into the compost pile. So if you wait too long, you can lose your lettuce. Yeah, that one wasn't happy at all. The roots done gave out on that one. Let's keep heading around. Now this is my bronze minuet. And yes, we are harvesting all of this, y'all. I should have harvested this over a week ago. Bronze minuet. Some of the outer leaves on this one are browning as well. That's okay. But it's a little beautiful head. It's got little purple on the edges and then a deep green in the middle. Bronze minuet. Beautiful. I'm going to cut these outside leaves off. This is a second bronze minuet. And y'all, I show you everything. I show you the good and I show you the bad. But this bronze minuet is beautiful. Like one plant is a meal for one person. And it's gorgeous, even though, I don't know if y'all know, but a while back I let them dry out too much. And so they look a little singed around the edges. But this is gorgeous. Get these dried leaves into the soil here so they can compost. And then y'all look at this. Woo-wee, this looks good. What is this? Slow boat. Y'all, slow boat is not slow to grow. I got to make sure we remember that next time. Slow boat is a beautiful leaf lettuce. There's a little yellowing as well because they've been in there way too long. I'm going to leave this one here and let it continue to grow. Now this is, what is this? Y'all, I got this all mixed up. This is Pablo. This is Pablo, not bronze minuet. Pablo is what's in this pocket here. That's what the tag tells me. And it looks like the Pablo that's growing just below it here in this other pocket. Pablo is that heading lettuce. Bronze minuet, I thought was a heading lettuce as well, but this is bronze minuet right here. And it's got some dead leaves on it, y'all. I hate the fact that I waited too long. But outside of these outside leaves, it's still very pretty. Very pretty. Bronze minuet. It's one thing to like to grow, but it's another thing to grow more than what you can use. There's some more bronze minuet. Yeah, I'm gonna move this back into a pocket back here. Look at that. We'll let it compost back there. That's an empty pocket. There's nothing in it. So I'm not shading anything out. And then one more Gustav here, and then we will be all the way around. And guess what? Y'all, it's rotten. So I only saved one of my Gustav plants, and only one. I guess I'm going to need to plant some more Gustav. Now, I harvested this whole top row. We will come back later. We will clean up this top row. We will either let the lettuce continue growing, or we will take it out and put something else in, because I have lettuce growing in this whole next layer here, as well as my hydroponic system. So we have plenty of lettuce growing right now, and I got more transplants that are waiting to go somewhere. So we won't touch this next row of lettuce, and we will look at our harvest. Let's look at the total haul of lettuce today. Okay, let's look at everything we have. So just behind me here, that's where that Letpot system is. That's the hydroponics. It sits just outside of my grow room, and we harvested all of this from that teeny little space. I believe there was only 4 plants we harvested from, and I have a huge colander of lettuce from that space. And then in my GreenStalks, there is a variety of lettuce in here. We have some green lettuces, we have some heading lettuce, we have some leaf lettuces, there are red lettuce, and y'all, we lost some lettuce. We lost our Gustav. I think I ended up with 1 head of Gustav, and I lost 2 heads of Gustav. So lots of lettuce. Now, all I need to do with this is give it a good rinse. Like, it's organic, y'all. I haven't sprayed it with anything, but we will give it a good washing or a good rinse, whatever you want to call it. We will put it in our salad spinner. We'll give it a good spin, and we'll put it in the refrigerator. And believe it or not, this lettuce will last for weeks in the refrigerator in a container with the right amount of moisture getting in and out. But the other lettuce that I grew and harvested, I was able to get over 2 weeks on it before it went bad. So the lettuce stays fresher longer because it's freshly harvested from the indoor grow space versus it coming to the grocery store and sitting there for a few days first. But y'all, look, we did it. More lettuce. Neighbors, y'all, I got some lettuce. Y'all need to come get it. I got more than I can eat. So anyway, thank you. I told you I was going to bring you along for everything that we're doing indoors. And so this is our lettuce haul. I think it's lettuce haul number 3, but this is by far the largest one. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. Share the video with your friends, and guess what? You can do this too. Until next time, and I hope there will be a next time that you come back to Kim's Cozy Corner and hang out with me. Bye.